Hello everyone, welcome to Eternal Tax and Notary Solutions. My name is Tonita Gray. I am the owner of Eternal Tax and Notary Solutions. Eternal Tax and Notary Solutions has been in business since August the 30th, 2021. I'm owner of Eternal Tax and Notary Solutions through my hunger for knowledge, my hunger for more education of the tax filing process. Always follow your gut. I reached out to my tax professional asking about the tax filing process, wanting to become more knowledgeable, wanting to know where did my credits come from, how was my refund being built, how was it being dispersed. So I reached out to them, asked for more knowledge, and they promised that they would teach me the tax filing process so that I can become a tax professional. However, I was unsuccessful with gaining that knowledge from that specific tax professional. The urge for the knowledge, however, did not die. I still wanted to know more about the tax filing process and just educate myself more. So you guys, I went to the tax professional. I never received the knowledge and the information that I sought. So one day I'm just scrolling on my phone. You all know those phones, they listen to us. So I'm scrolling on my phone and I see this school that's located in Alabama by the name of Mind Your Assets Tax School. And I decided to reach out to the school to get more information on joining the school. After finding out the price of the school, you guys, I literally only had $500 to my name. The total price for the school was $369. Though they did offer payment plans, which was only $25 to secure your spot, I knew that I probably wouldn't have that money later on. So I stepped out on faith and I invested the full $369 into the tax course. And look, you guys, I had to wait. So it was a wait, and I waited about 5 months before I actually joined the school, before it started. So I paid early and the semester started later on throughout the year. And you guys, as I get to orientations and I'm driving, I'm at a church and it says New Beginnings. And I'm like, am I in the right direction? You guys, I was definitely in the right direction. As I went up, you guys, orientation started, and guess what? I was refunded my $369. But it was more to that, you guys. I would not usually purchase or invest in myself. So I would say always invest in yourself. Do not be afraid to step out on faith and invest in you. I was the type of person, if financial aid did not pay for it, I was not going. But then I had a change of mindset, and I knew that if I wanted to be the best me, that I would have to invest in me. And you guys, I was refunded at $369. So God showed me that because I stepped out on faith, that I instantly saw a return in my investment. So we go through the school year, you guys. I am a single parent, just had a newborn baby. That was hectic, okay? But we made it, you guys. I graduated valedictorian of 2020 Mind Your Assets Tax School class. Also, you guys, that was my first graduation. My very first graduation. I dropped out of high school my 12th grade year due to my brother being shot numerous times. So, you know, this was a very life-changing moment for me, you guys. It really was. My first graduation, graduating valedictorian, my first time truly investing in myself, and not only that, being surrounded by a group of people who educate you, who love to see you thrive. This is a group of tax professionals. Everyone has their own tax service, but they came together to break the generational curse. So you guys, I've graduated valedictorian. I'm excited, but hold on, the nervousness sets in. I began to get nervous because I'm like, I've never done this before. This is my first year here. I know I'm knowledgeable. I know I've learned all the tax laws, but I've never actually sat down and interviewed a taxpayer and actually prepared a tax return. But I was placed at Simple Tax Solutions, where I was under the guidance of very knowledgeable tax professionals who took out the time to assist me. So my very first year was in 2021, which was the 2020 tax season. And you guys, I just knew that I wanted to be knowledgeable. I didn't want to rush. I did not want to look at my clients as just a dollar. You know, I wanted to look at my clients as Tonita, the person who sat on the other side of that desk. You know, I have not always sat on this side of the computer. I've once sat on the other side of as a taxpayer that's wanting genuine information and knowledge about the tax filing process. So that's what I took into my first year of tax filing. I knew that I eventually wanted my own tax service, but I wanted to get that hands-on practice and knowledge first. So the first year, I got the practice, I gained my clients, I knew that I was going to be consistent, I knew that I was going to be available to them year-round. A lot of tax professionals, which my tax professional before I started doing taxes, I was unsuccessful with reaching them throughout the year. You know, you may receive a letter from the IRS. You may have questions throughout the year, and usually tax preparers are not around all year. So I knew that I wanted to be available, and that set me aside to have clients reach out to me like, hey, we really enjoyed the experience. We want to come back to you next year. I had the opportunity to invest in Level Up 2.0 with the owner of Simple Tax Solutions, also the owner of Mind Your Assets Tax Academy. So we started this program, you guys. It was a 90-day Level Up 2.0 program. You guys, when I tell you, it was work. I had to build Eternal Tax and Notary Solutions from the ground up. Okay, you guys, I came up with this name. I had my own name. God said, no, that's not it. It's Eternal. Okay, so my slogan is we provide solutions. Solutions, you guys. There's many problems that we face today that we do not find the solutions for, but they are accessible to us. So I knew that I wanted to be available to give you all the resources and to provide the solutions that I have faced and that I know many people have faced problems as well. So after graduating Mind Your Assets Tax School, I then had to move into the field of actually preparing taxes. So where does that start? It starts with your first client. I continued to market on social media. I got cards made. I went out. I passed out cards. I let all my family know, hey, you guys, I am a tax professional. I graduated valedictorian. I am here to prepare you guys' taxes. So I had my brother. He came and he allowed me to do his tax return. Well, he did not hear the numbers that he expected to hear, the numbers that he wanted to hear. And you guys, he also asked, are you sure you know what you're doing? You know, because I was just graduated, you know, and that's common. A lot of people do not switch tax professional just up every day. They're not just switching tax professional. So my brother, he allowed me to do his tax return, and he got a quote back, you guys. You know, a lot of people in this industry, they shop around. We have a lot of shoppers. They come around and get quotes from different tax professionals to see who's going to give them the highest refund amount. Well, my brother did not get that quote that he expected, you guys. And he was like, I'm going back to who I went to. So he went back, you guys, and guess what? He was told the same exact amount. So he called me and was like, well, I'm going to let you go ahead and do it because she's going to give me the exact same thing. I'm sorry. I didn't think you knew what you was doing. But as a business owner, you have the right to decline service. So I actually declined his service for that year and let him to go ahead with that tax professional because I do know how it feels when you're shopping around. So he went on with that tax professional. And I was sent another client. Someone entrusted me to prepare their taxes. And you guys, the process, I was very, very nervous, but everything was perfect. They were very satisfied. And guess what? They start referring people. And I mean, people just started coming. People started reaching out to me. Hey, I've been seeing your marketing. I saw that you graduated. I'm proud of you. I love the knowledge that you have been giving us. Because that's the thing with, even when I'm marketing, you guys, I'm sharing knowledge. So it's not just about, hey, come file with me. Hey, see me. Hey, this is what I can teach you guys. This is something that you may not know that I'm knowledgeable on. Hey, you guys, I have time to sit with you guys and go over the laws and credits that are due and available to you all. So my first year, it was not easy. I thought I didn't finish school. My family finna come in. All my family finna be here supporting me. That was not the case. So I will say too, if you are looking to start entrepreneurship, opening your own business, you guys, do not expect for your family to automatically support you guys, because that is not how it goes. 9 times out of 10, they are going to be the last to support you. They know you, and they is sitting back waiting to see what you can do. Okay? So I'll just say keep going. Even when you feel like no one is watching you, you feel like, because it was times that I posted, you guys, I had no likes, no nothing, no comments, no likes, no nothing. And I'm sitting here like, oh, nobody's, into what I'm doing. But in actuality, as the season began, all these people came to me and they let me know that they was watching and that they saw me. So how you carry yourself, what you put out, what you post, the information that you share, you guys, people are looking, they're watching, and they are waiting. After operating my full year in 2021, preparing taxes, opening my own office, and doing virtual tax preparation, I brought in many more clients during my first year of actually operating on my own, which I decided to operate a virtual tax office. However, after expanding and gaining new clients, I knew that it was time to separate my business from my personal. You guys, that was the main reason wanting to move my home office to a physical location, knowing that more opportunities. Also, with services that I offer, we offer business structure and we also offer business consulting. So a lot of those clients, they was like, hey, I want to come in, I want to connect with you, I want to meet you in person. So I knew that I had to provide a physical location that was comfortable, that was safe for my clients to come in and interact with me. So it led me on a hunt and a search for a physical location. I knew that I wanted to reside in Birmingham, Alabama for my physical locations due to me just wanting to give back to my community, me to be accessible, to this knowledge to be accessible right here in this community, you guys, where I once sought this knowledge, but it was unavailable like right directly around me. I would have to go out to get resources and things. So I wanted to provide these resources for our community. So here we are. We have a physical location. Though there has been much accomplishments, there has been much growth with Eternal Tax and Notary Solutions, we still look forward to much growth. It is eternal. We plan on, right now we are renting an office space in a building, but we do plan on securing our own building. We also plan on hosting community workshops where we're able to allow community members to come in and receive important information throughout the year and just keep us on track with our tax planning so that during the beginning of the year, we're not catching up. So right now we have a total of 4 employees. We started off with 1 person, which was me. We were able to hire 4 employees. They are all graduates of Meyer Essex Tax School, the same tax school that I graduated in 2020. We have now employed 4 new tax professionals from that school in 2022. It's amazing what God can do just within 2 years, you guys. In the tax professional field, it is a broad field. You have many different people who just does data entry, who calls themselves a tax preparer. But I knew that I had to be a tax professional. So I knew I had to set myself apart. What will allow my clients, what will allow the taxpayers to know that I'm serious about what I do and that I'm committed to servicing you all with integrity and knowledge and with the best that I could bring. So I went on, you guys. In this industry, you have to continue to educate yourself. So we do plan on expanding, having a full staff. We plan on doubling our staff next year and actually teaching you guys, not just sending tax preparers out into the field, but growing them to become professionals where they are knowledgeable in not just tax preparation, but also different areas so that we can provide more solutions. Our staff, we have staff in different areas, okay? So we have employees spread it out throughout Alabama. So not only do we service Birmingham, you guys, we service Midway, Alabama. We service Florence, Alabama. We service Alabaster, Alabama, and also Birmingham, Alabama. So we do plan on expanding, you guys. Our mission is to reach all 50 states. So far, Eternal Tax and Notary Solutions has had the pleasure of servicing 5 states outside of Alabama, you guys. So we are reaching for all 50 states. Laws change steadily. So we can be in the middle of a tax season, you guys, and laws change. So I knew I had to do more. So you guys, I registered with the IRS and they host webinars where you can earn CE credits, continuing education credits. So you guys, I knew that due diligence was something that I didn't really see when I was a taxpayer, just sitting on the other side of the desk, getting my taxes done. They didn't educate you. And by law, you're supposed to tell your clients the process, their filing process, the credits. They're supposed to know what's on their tax return. So I decided to go ahead and continue my educations with keys to mastering due diligence and audience. What is that? Every tax preparer has due diligence. That's making sure that they are collecting the proper documentations. So, and it deals with audits as well. A lot of times people are taxpayers are audited because they do not have the proper documentation. But if you have a tax professional that assures that all due diligence are completed anytime, and the IRS, they can go back up to 3 years and audit a taxpayer. And it's not because something is done wrong. It's just they have that right to audit your tax return. So as a tax professional, we are supposed to make sure that you have everything in your file so that if you're audited, you can pull your file. You can show proof of every documentation. However, not every tax professional does it. They say, hey, they're going to get their money. You can bring your papers back later. No, not at Eternal, because we want to make sure that you are covered as well. We make sure that all of your documents are successfully submitted before filing your tax returns, okay? A lot of times when we in the season, you guys, you just want your money back. Once you get your money, you're not studying, turning in no documents, you're not studying anything. But as a professional, we are supposed to remind you that it's more than just the dollar, that you are dealing with the IRS and that you have to have the proper documentation on file. So here at Eternal, we have continued education credits with the IRS. We have been properly trained and taught how to handle due diligence and audits. Though we specialize in small business and individual tax preparation, I knew that Eternal would be bigger and that we would serve more clients. So I took it upon myself to research, and I found a webinar on irs.gov that offered continuing education credits about Form 8027 and large food and beverages. So I'm also knowledgeable and certified to work with large establishments, large restaurants on the filing process, how to separate. Some restaurants have alcohol beverages, some are restaurants and bars, where here we are knowledgeable and we are certified to assist you in that area. With this field being so broad, I knew, you guys, that I had to set myself apart. So what do? Gain more knowledge. In order to expand, I knew that I would have to remain knowledgeable, you guys, and get knowledge that wasn't accessible every day to set myself apart. So that's what drove me to continue my education. Even with graduating, you guys, yes, I graduated in 2020, but I graduated in 2021 and 2022 also, because I knew that you have to continue to educate yourself. Laws are changing, and especially this field, you guys, it is imperative, it is important that you continue to educate yourself and grow and learn, because laws are changing daily. Laws change every day. So if you are looking into becoming a tax professional or just become an entrepreneur, you're going to have to educate yourself. You're going to have to do your due diligence. You're going to have to do your research. You can't rely on everyone else to give you information. You have to go out and seek. You have to be hungry. So I'm hungry for this growth. That's what motivates me to continue to learn. They say you always learn and you already know, you already finished. Growth never ends. Knowledge never ends. We can never know it all, you guys. So every day is a learning process. It's clients that's going to come in this year, you guys, that I may have never experienced their situation. I'm going to have to learn. I'm going to have to research it. But it's going to be worth it, because I'll educate myself while educating others in the process. And that is our mission. And don't sleep on yourself. And when God gives you the resources and the tools, use them. We all have tools and resources accessible and available to us, but we don't reach out and use them. So I just want to let everybody know, use your resources. They're out there for you. You are not stuck. You are not your situation. Where you are today, you can be somewhere much higher tomorrow, but it's what you choose to do with your today that will create your tomorrow.